Displacement reaction. The reaction in which one element or group of elements of a compound is replaced by another element or group of elements is called as displacement reaction. It is also known as substitution reaction. For example, copper sulfate react with iron to form ferrous sulfate and copper.
We will be taking copper sulfate. The characteristic color of copper sulfate is blue. We will take the copper sulfate in a small test tube. Now, we will add iron nail to it. Keep it for some time. Over the period of the time, the color of the copper sulfate, which is blue, will change into pale green and a reddish deposit of copper will be there on iron.
Double displacement reaction. The reaction in which anions and cation of two different molecules interchange their position to form two extremely different compounds is called as double displacement reaction. For example, silver nitrate react with sodium chloride to form sodium nitrate and silver chloride. Here it's quite visible that the anion and cation are interchanging their position. Redox reaction. The reaction in which oxidation and reduction take place simultaneously are called as redox reaction. Before we understand what is redox reaction, we have to understand what is meant by oxidation and reduction reaction. Oxidation reaction. If a substance gain oxygen or lose hydrogen during a reaction, such kind of reaction is termed as oxidation reaction. For example, copper reacts with oxygen to form copper oxide. Here, oxygen is added to copper. So, this reaction is termed as oxidation reaction. Reduction reaction. The process in which either oxygen is removed or there is gain of hydrogen. Such reaction is termed as reduction reaction. For example, sodium reacts with hydrogen to form sodium hydride. Here, the sodium gains hydrogen, so it can be termed as reduction reaction. Now, in the reaction, if both oxidation as well as reduction take place at the same time, it's called as a redox reaction. For example, copper oxide reacts with hydrogen, and here copper oxide loses oxygen, so this reaction can be termed as a reduction reaction. Hydrogen gains oxygen to form H2O. This reaction can be termed as oxidation reaction. So in the reaction, copper oxide loses oxygen and is being reduced, whereas oxygen is added to hydrogen and is being oxidized. So both the reaction, oxidation as well as reduction, are taking place simultaneously. So it can be termed as redox reaction.